Hello everybody, welcome to Soul Cards, and if any part of this reading resonate, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I would definitely love to hear from you guys. And if you would like to book a reading with me, the information is on the description below. So, coming in right strongly, your person is awakening to the connection because of the gap and the distance that God, for some sort of reason, put in between each other. We also got your person coming in and really putting this at ease, all right? So if you've been expecting them to get out of a relationship, a connection, I feel like things around you are really starting to shift, and you are really starting to see things differently and in a different perspective, because God is also showing you that patterns that might have repeated itself the first year, the second year, the third year, depending on where you are in your journey, all right? Because everybody is on this journey differently, and things have been repeating themselves, but this is what's dissipating. We have this really dissipating for the both of you, because of the gap and also the boundaries and everything that you have to put forward, because I feel like you did have to keep yourself silent and really not say anything, and a lot of things that really did matter to you or did bother you in some sort of sense. Yeah, and I feel like if you've been waiting for your person to get out of a relationship, God is really saying to stay put, because this person is really being pushed and spiritually awakened because of you. So they're definitely awakening to your energy because of the amount of stress and pain that you've been through, and healing at the same time. It's like a constant stress, pain, and healing. And this is why we have this person apologizing. With whatever information coming forward, I feel like you are going to receive some sort of information of your person doing something differently, where it's really going to surprise you. Because we have single, not in a relationship. We also have here the divine feminine energy. So the reason they're walking out of some sort of connection is it because of you. And I don't know if what it is, it's something that you posted online that relates each other, and your person is really seeing it, because they are also receiving the same type of insight that you receive at the beginning of your spiritual awakening with them, because it's their turn to receive all the information. There's a lot of movement on that right now. We have new love. So it's definitely a perspective that's changing from your person. A lot of you might have experienced some sort of, I don't know, maybe you guys have migraines. I don't know if any of you have some sort of migraines right now. But if you have some sort of migraines, if you are the ones, this is not for everyone. This is maybe for some of you. It means maybe that your crown chakra needs some sort of healing because of the overthinking. Yeah, a lot of purple here in the cards. But we have your person understanding the bigger perspective of the relationship. But look at the energy that we have coming out. We have strong love, divine masculine, and then we have competition, other women. So it's not a lot of you. I feel like a lot of you, your masculines, could have already walked away from this karmic relationship, but a lot of you, depending on where you are in your journey, your person is in this karmic situationship where you have had to seen a lot. Maybe a lot of you have seen families unify, like you've seen the karmic's family with their family, and then vice versa. But you have to understand that when this happens, is to open the eyes of everybody around the karmic situation. Because whenever you meet this person's family, they see you as either part of the family, like their parents can resonate to you as a kid, like they see the soul in you because you guys are the same soul, or they're family members, like their siblings, or I don't know, their kids. But when it's a karmic situation, even though everything seems really happily and giggly, because that's maybe the energy that you're seeing because of the no contact. Look, we got family no contact coming out. Wow. I wasn't even seeing that family card. But when this happens, is to awaken everybody around them. Even though it seems really chittily and happy and all these type of situation, it's really not like that. We have this person, family, or the people that are around them, their friends, awakening to who this person really is, which is a very karmic situation. And God is also allowing you to know that even though it seems hard, there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. Like when you least expect it, this person is going to be walking away really strong from this other energy, because there's just soul journey between the both of you. Somebody that, for me, doesn't play games is God. If God says you have a situation with this person, you do have a situation with this person. You have a soul connection, which the moment of no contact is the one that has triggered everything within them to awaken to this energy. Because this energy, depending on who you are and depending on who this person is really different for everybody. But it comes in as a very manipulative energy. Like a very manipulative energy that could come in as a very dark energy. Dark magic. Because dark magic doesn't necessarily need to be spell work. It could also come in as heavy manipulation, and that's what I feel like is coming in. Your person's life, everything around them, everything that they thought to be true is truly crumbling right now. This energy is crumbling. We got the no second chances here coming out with the marriage card. Whatever your person is awakening to from this energy is allowing them to really awaken to who you truly are and who this energy is. I don't know what it is, but there's just so much difference between this energy and your person. And it's very different for everybody. They could be younger than your person, or they could be really very immature. They could also be using your person for heavy manipulation for something, some type of paperwork. But God is not allowing this to happen. Even though this person is pushing to try to make these things, they don't understand that there is an anchor to really guide them the path to you. If they didn't meet this person and they didn't go through everything that they went through, they wouldn't have been able to get to you. And they could keep pushing, but their energy is not more powerful than the twin flame journey and then God's power within this. They're just the bridge. to make this happening. So right now we have the honesty card coming out. Not only the people around them, like, even though I don't know what you guys seen, because I feel like a lot of you could be seeing things online. I don't know what you guys seen, but the matter is that the honesty card fell right on top of the family card. And it's like the family is being really honest to them, like, hey, what the hell are you doing? They don't like this energy. It's not only you're not only triggering your person, but also their family members. Because it's like, hey, they weren't saying something for a very long time, but whatever happened, if there was a unification of something that you guys seen, it's to make this person push further and to really compromise, to make a change, to really remove themselves out of this energy. They're finally removing themselves out of this energy. Look, we got the apology card flying right out. It flew right on top of the competition other woman. Doesn't necessarily need to be a female, but the other energy, they're getting ready to really block this energy. And it is possible for them to block this energy. Because the amount of pain that maybe it brought into your life or into the things that you're doing on your day by day, God had to come in and intervene. And this unification is an intervention for your person to awaken to the truth. I just seen 1212 on the marker here. All right, we got the finances card coming out right on top of the competition, other women. I'm telling you, we have all these things that this person really wants your person for. Their money, their finances, the thing that they could bring to the table, but when not there could offer. It's like heavy taker. And you might have been communicating this telepathically to your person. I know a lot of you could sense your person's energy. I know a lot of you are more 3D, and a lot of you are more 5D. And a lot of you know that you guys are not crazy. It makes you feel crazy because it's not your typical norm. Because you might not know people that will live, a whole lot of people that live twin flame journeys. But you're not crazy. You're really meant to come into a commitment with this person, because we have the proposal and commitment and soulmate card here and hookup. So something is changing within your person, that a lot of you receive things online, like little hints online. Like if you're a more 3D person, you might receive more likes, more than watching your story or whatever. But if you're of a more 5D, you're probably receiving a lot of spiritual stuff and close to zero communication. And wherever you are, it doesn't matter. This is finally shifting for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're in your first year, second year, or third. It's all kind of changing at the same point in time, because it's the moment of things to balance out in the universe, and God balancing the scales in these soul journeys. For them to be able to live a love life really fulfilled before things get hectic. Because a lot of you, if you've been tuning in, I know it's been a long time. So hi, if you're new, and welcome to everybody who has tuned in with me. But if you guys know that we're coming into some crazy times, so this is why this is accelerating for everybody. It doesn't matter in the timeline that you're at. It might be happening for you guys, maybe not in the same time and date, but you guys are coming into some heavy manifestation. That it doesn't matter if you've been in no contact, or you've been receiving some sort of insight, or if it's been more spiritual. these things are finally coming in for you guys. Look, we have the dating card coming out and traveling card and spiritual awakening. So it doesn't really matter the distance, because a lot of you could be from a distance from your person. The collective could definitely be in some sort of distance where if you don't have a passport, if you need to renew your passport, if you need to get a passport, if you have that set up, have that set up, because this is coming in really heavily. And if you guys live in the same town with your person, you guys could have some sort of traveling together. It's coming in as a very intimate energy. Like, I feel like your person could have definitely have some sort of dream about you in a very intimate setup, because we got the honesty card and home foundation. So it could have been you, them, home, in a very intimate setup. And this is how God is setting them up. It's just crazy, because at the same point in time, I feel like your person does feel like they're being set up, but not by humankind, by a higher force. Because there's no way, like, hey, I'm receiving all these dreams and insight. There's no way that I'm receiving all this. I'm definitely being set up. And this is why they're awakening to who you are. And for them, it's just a totally different perspective, because you've been knowing this spiritual journey and your person is just awakening to this. So it's just fresh new. Think about back when it was fresh new to you. It's probably not fresh new to you. You're probably like, same old story. Here comes Annie Soul Cards giving me her readings again, right? But for them, it's like, wow, I just came into this new reading that blew my mind. People, we coming into some new eras, all right? Like, I don't know what it was, and this is coming in from different forms for everybody, because I feel like a lot of people are tuning in. So I'm just getting so many different insights for everybody. I know a lot of you personally too, so I'm getting insights for a lot of people that I know here. But it's coming in differently for everybody, the insights that they're receiving from the karmic. Like, your person could have got a reading from the karmic if your person is spiritual and they believe in spirituality. But if not, they're receiving things from either the people around them randomly, insight about this person that's coming in as a very random way. It's coming in that very randomly. And it's because your person wants answers, because they feel like something is just off. Something is off, because when you're going through the spiritual journey, one of the main things is that if you're the one who's chasing, you probably feel like they're all happily and giggly, but their energy is just off. There's just something super off that they're really sensing, and they want answers. This is why they're instigating, they're praying. A lot of them, I feel like they're praying for insights, and God is giving them this insight. Let's see. Very interested energy. Look, we got the social media card, unfinished business, secret admirer, and crossroads. And it's like, even though they're there maybe with this energy, whoever this is, even if they're there, they're really not there. Because we got the secret admirer, unfinished business, and social media. So they could be looking at you at the same point in time when they're with this person. Yeah, let me shuffle these cards, because it's something about, you know, this person is just thinking heavy about you. Like, because the dating card is really standing out to me right now. And God is showing them the way how to get out of a situation that they thought they couldn't get out of. Because I feel like your person feels like for them to get out of the situation, it was very it was very kind of like, it was very confusing at times for them to get out or how to get out. But we have here, look, make the effort. This love is worth taking the risk. You are called to move forward. Wow. Okay, they're called to move forward. God is showing them the way of enlightenment on how to get out of the situation, and that it is possible. Because I do feel like this person has want to get out of the situation, because if they've been expressing some sort of love through the socials and you've been watching it online, it has triggered something within them that they're being called to move forward, and they don't know how to get out of it. But God is like, hey, look, this is how you get out of it. But yeah, it's just something that they really want to get out of the situation. And look at the card that we have here coming in. Soulmate connection and love, union, harmony, happy relationship, friends, reconciliation, all in one. So you have harmony and things really coming to ease if you feel like you kind of been in a tornado. You are serving as an eye-opener to this person by being their mirror soul. And hello, look at the card we have coming out here, the Twin Flame card. And it's because they're awakening to this journey. You both are twin flames. It's a very intense connection that your person was really unawakened for some time. And it's something that your person is kind of scared of these changes coming in. They're scared because they know they waited. They're scared because a lot of you could have been from 0 to no contact. They're scared because they could have definitely moved on with family, friends, and not take your feelings into consideration. And we have here forgive and release. So this is why things are coming to ease for you, because your person does not want to hurt you anymore. And even though you try to walk in a way where you feel like, I'm going to just move on, let me do my thing, the truth is that it's kind of like swimming against the current. You feel like you're not really going to be fulfilled and happy until this person comes in. And this is why they're getting in the same page on not doing things in their life that are going to be triggering and are going to hurt you. It's something that about not doing things that are going to hurt you anymore. We have here past life coming in. And the reason that they truly mirrored all these emotions is because you guys have things from other past lifetimes transferring into these lifetime. And you guys have not only done healing from this lifetime, but also healing from a past lifetime. And living a twin flame journey in a past lifetime is probably not the same as now, but I always say that in a past lifetime, there was a lot of things going on, a lot of war. Think about in Europe, Asia, here in America, there was war and things going on. So a lot of people in twin flame journeys, they went through it. So you carry that into this lifetime. So you guys are mirroring things within each other, and your person has been mirroring things within you from a previous lifetime. Because there was a lot of intense love. There could have been a lot of intense love in a previous lifetime. And until they didn't do the necessarily healing, they were not going to come in and do things differently. And it's like how God show you this is like, hey, look, this person can self-sabotage this relationship if they don't heal. And they show you how they could self-sabotage by doing things that hurt you. So if they come into the relationship, they're going to do things that hurt you. So they show you from afar. And until they don't do the healing, they can't really come in. But look, we have engagement coming in. We have distance. So the separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. And then we have engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. What? Wasn't I just saying this? Let's read this again. The distance, the separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So there was a gap between you and your person that was put by source, by God, because this person could come in and they could hurt you and you could hurt them, because the ego really reflects on each other. So this is why this moment of separation has gone, you guys have gone through this. And what they don't the karmic is funny, because the karmic feels like they're probably the end of the world. Like, wow, I'm the last Coca-Cola on the desert. Not knowing that the whole truck of Coca-Cola is in the back of her, or them, or him, depending on what you resonate. They're not the last Coca-Cola on the desert. All right? So it's just a little Hispanic phrase that they say. But they think that they're like all this, like, wow, this person is just so out there for me. But they don't understand that they're really not. They're putting a whole facade right in front of their face that, you know, your person doesn't know how to not be unloyal to this person. You know what I mean? Like, they're loyal to one person. So they put a facade while they're with this person, but this is what is really dissipating. This energy is dissipating. This mask is being removed. Because look, we have here, keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones that are opening. All right, so a lot of you don't get discouraged on what you're seeing on the 3D right now, because this is all dissipating. If your person wasn't making the effort to really make these shifts between the karmic and them, they're not going to be loyal to that connection anymore in the 3D, because they've been loyal to you spiritually this whole time. While they've been out there feeling like they're all this loyal person, their spiritual life is letting them know that they really have not been 100% loyal, because they have this spiritual connection with you. They have had this spiritual marriage that kind of came in maybe around the same dates that they met the karmic, or around that when they met the karmic, and they have not been walking in their truth. And this is what is dissipating. Your person is looking at you like, wow, this is really my twin flame. This is why this connection feels so intense. And look, we have the third party coming out, and balance. There needs to be a healthy balance, or a physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. So a lot of you could be feeling, when a twin flame is awakening to the other twin flame and they're in a third party situation, they get to a point where they start feeling really just disgusted by their energy. And I'm sorry that I say it like this, but it could be in a very intimate setting where your person, since they're thinking about you and they're awakening to this journey, and is what is making them walk away from the situation, it makes them feel very unstable, unbalanced. It doesn't make them feel good when they're with this third party. And it's because it's time for them to really move out themselves out of this energy, out of this karmic situation. Okay, so This is your reading. Hope it resonated. Please like, comment, share, or subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you guys would like to book a reading with me, the information is on the description below. I will talk to you guys next time.